Hey everyone, I'm Keralis and welcome to Anno 117 Pax Romana. It is time to embark on a brand new adventure and I really hope you guys will enjoy it. Also a huge shout out to Ubisoft for sponsoring today's video, so please do check out the link in the description. But without further ado, let's jump into it. I mean, just look at this. Oh wow. So I am playing this on PC and let's just jump right into a new game. Choose game mode, campaign or endless. I will choose endless. Or campaign. No, I'm gonna choose endless for the moment. Who do we pick? I mean, the only badass with a beard is Emperor Lucius, and he's locked at the moment, so maybe... Well, that's a stash and a half, I guess. Yeah, why not? Banner-wise, Celtic Green. And... Yeah. This is perfect. Difficulty, I'm just gonna keep it normal. I just want to have fun and play the game and learn the ropes. Dorian, Tarragon, and Lisha Maha. Hungry Heart of the Empire, or do we choose Albion? I'm super tempted to choose Albion. It does rain a lot, but I am super tempted to choose that. Yeah.
You Romans probably think this place is weird. All of that. But then if a Celt saw Latium, they'd probably feel the same. It's our home. It's ancient. Naturally, a Roman sees it running wild and wants to bring it to order, to heal. Expect a bit of resistance there, mind. It's two different worlds, sort of bound by fate, but divided in belief. Anyway, Albion knows how all that's meant to meet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albion. Weather is pretty much as expected, and this video will be quite a bit like this, me being up close and then just looking at stuff. One of my favorite things about Anno games is all the buildings and all the animations happening around them. I can get a little catapult on this guy. And look at this. Is that ballistas? Imagine standing up here, bopping about the seven seas. Terrifying. Okay, so what does the island hold in store for us? That would be a mountain slot. We have quite a bit of marshlands over here. This is beautiful, by the way. Just look at this. Boom. Yeah, this is incredible. Is that what is that? A stork? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, there is definitely much happening around here. So let's see, what else did we have? I said we had all the marsh slots over here. We got the mountain slots for this, that's for quarries and mines. Okay, and the island itself does have quite a bit of goodies. We have barley fertility, small bird population, flax fertility, iron deposit, copper deposit, and a silver deposit. But first thing is first, let's send Winter Sun on an expedition, and let's send her to this corner of the map and see what we can find on the way. And there she goes, Captain. She's a beauty, she is. Missed this. Okay, and back home, what can we do? I don't think we can build much as of now. We can do the Celtic residences, the tier 1 people residences. We can do the warehouses and then just some ornaments, which is ground patterns, bushes and trees, some sculptures and statues. I haven't really played around with this much, so we might give this a go later on. There's quite a bit of it. But first, roads. All roads lead to Rome. And don't hate me, okay? Because what is this? No, but I have a bad habit, and that is to surround every single building in Anno games with roads. And this won't be an exception. Like this. However, the beauty about Anno 117 is the diagonal roads. Yeah, just look at that. Like, there's still going to be a lot of grid patterns, so to say, but I think the layouts will be more interesting. Like just having this over here, and what is this? Is that sheep?
I did not think they would find me in among the flowers of my garden.
Is that... No, that's not the sheep talking. I was like, is that the sheep? Hello, Terragon. I'm Keralis. I will check out your place very, very soon. First, I'm just gonna try to figure out a layout over here. So let's say we would have an interesting shape. Like, what if we do something like this, and then we can maybe have like a market or a tavern here in the middle? Like that, that goes all the way to the end here, and then maybe take this out like that. I mean, that's kind of interesting, I guess. And then maybe some housing. Let's just do blueprint mode like this. And then, how do we have these? Do we just do... Because if we do something like that, we can have like some trees in the middle, like we have over here. Yeah, or maybe like a plaza or something. That could definitely work. Let's just surround that with a beautiful road, because we need to. And then let's just copy that, and let's see how that looks if we just do maybe one more next to that. And bam. Like this. I mean, it's not perfect, but it could definitely work. So, tavern and market here in the middle. Huh. How about if we do... If I would take... Well, that's great success. Thank you for telling me. Maybe a shape like this. Could this work? That looks terrible. Yeah, I know, it might. It might. But then we can delete this. Like that. And then have some housing going all the way like this. Don't judge this, okay? This is pre-planning layouts. Could maybe even have the market... Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about the range in the market, but we're gonna figure that out very, very soon. Let's just connect this as well. I mean, it's a start at least, isn't it? But let's check out this over here. Who this? Okay, I don't want to spoil too much for myself, so let's maybe... He's not much of a road builder. There's like roads all over the place. And what is that? Is that like a sawmill? And that is a logging camp. Okay, and this island of ours down here, what is this all about? Oh wow, this is beautiful. Just imagine having like a city starting down here and going all the way up the mountain over here. It looks incredible. Like all the Albion islands are like super scenic, just dramatic scenery, and I love that. Like, I mean, look at this. The ambiance. It's just phenomenal, man. I love it. Oh, ay. I want this. Oh, look at this. I want this island now. Look at this waterfall just going all the way down over here. It even has a beaver population. I've not seen beavers in game. Is that beavers? No. Can we see anything over here? Well, I guess technically close to water would be a thing for the beavers, but is that the beavers? Nope. Not the... That's a beaver. Nope, that's sheep. Most definitely sheep. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, it's a beautiful island, nevertheless. Let's get back to our island. We might move, we might colonize. But let's get those built up over here. Let's just do a few of them. Not too many. Not too many. Let's do maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4 to begin with. Just so we get a little bit of population so we can have workforce working the logging camp. What you guys need over here? Let's see, what have we unlocked? Cockless and eels. Alright. Is that what Tarragon had? Might be the cockless. And the eels? Thick-bodied and more nourishing than cockless, eels are worth more to the Roman who doesn't mind a bit of gristle. Interesting. Okay, so we got those guys built up over here. Let's maybe expand. Okay, I'm kind of future planning this because if you don't, we will end up having terrible issues later on. I'm just thinking like, how do we just... let's just do this. Let's expand this by 1 and 2 more, like this. And then here in the far end, because we're going to be needing to get to the marshlands very soon, let's maybe get this road extended all the way here into the forest, and we can have some lumberjacks, and maybe even set up ourselves one of those warehouses over here. Oh, Like that, we can have beautiful roads surrounding that. Even more roads in the middle. Roads connect. There you go, that is picture perfect. And then we got those guys. I mean, 94. 94 is kind of neat. And 100 just next to that. And hopefully that's gonna cater to both of them. And then we just need one of those buildings, the sawmills. So let's maybe put it in. Like here would not be a terrible location for it. Temporarily, we can always move that later on. Bam! So now we've got woodcutters, we've got a sawmill, and we got a new beautiful warehouse. And I still have quite a few planks remaining, which means let's upgrade a few extra houses over here. So let's get this guy, well, all of them I guess. And should we just do a square as well over here? Yeah, because why not? I hear people. I don't see people. I don't even see dead people. But I betcha they're here somewhere. Oh, by the way, I forgot about that. Which button is it? Is it like this? Yes. You have to keep in mind, this game is not meant to be seen like this. It's just so neat. How about the area we've just created up here? Let's see. Okay, there's some people in movement. How about the loggers over here? There we go, perfect. Let's just jump down here and be all happy about it. Like I told you guys, I love being up close and personal with everybody over here, so this is great. And how about the sawmill over here? This looks incredible. I know I say that a lot, okay? I'm just happy to be back in Anno. I think it's okay. Absolutely amazing. Okay, and then what? Should we maybe invest in some more? Yeah, let's upgrade a few extra houses over here. Just those over here. And now we just have one log remaining. So we need to wait for some logs to be accumulated in our warehouse, and then we continue. I guess while we wait for logs, let's maybe do something with this. Like, we need to insert some dominance, right? So let's do some Roman plaza over here. Can I do this? Oh no, you know what? Can we maybe... Let's see here. If I would just do those walls, do they go on a diagonal as well? They do! Okay, that is great. Let's do a thing. Okay, maybe not here. Maybe let's just do this and then go all the way down back over here and then bam. I know what you're thinking. Don't ask. Okay, that looks not so great. Let's delete this part and maybe this and then... Can I just copy this shape and then... Perfect. Yeah. Can I delete those over here? Keep that, delete that, and then have some trees planted. How far can I delete this? I can delete that, but I can't delete further than that. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have some Albion trees, maybe some Albion Ionic oaks planted just alongside here for the locals. See, I am a good guy at the end of the day. Like this. And then on the inside, let's do... Can I do a little temple out of this? Well, it's not really a temple, but it's simple. But this could work. I still want to have a gate over here somehow. But how do we make it look nice? That is the question. I could have it just over here. So then we have an opening like this. Having, what was the fountain maybe over here? Like that. And I have some of those beautiful planted bushes. Well, that's on the entrance. Doesn't matter. Could have one over here. Don't want to have them like super symmetrical or anything. Oh yes, they might hate me. They might starve. But they will starve with a beautiful park. That's for sure. Okay, let's maybe fix the cockless for those guys. Let's see here. So how big is this building? Cockle picker. Can I squeeze in two just next to that? Ooh, that's gonna look snazzy. Maybe on this side. Can I squeeze in two? Yes, I can. Okay, let's do it on this side. So 1 and 2 cockless. And you guessed it, a beautiful pier and road going all the way here. That connects. That just connects a little bit like this. Perfect. So how exactly does this work? Let's just hide the UI. So they're just... Huh. Can I jump into this building? Milady? Oh, here they are. I can't move further than this, I guess, but... That's not working now, is it? What you doing over here? I'm intrigued. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had to have that path. Might not make life easier for you, but hey, it is what it is. Just deal with it. And life is finally buzzing in the city. I was a little bit worried because I didn't see any people, but now I do. Can I enter this over here? Okay, sorry. Need to try it out. Yes, I can. It's very empty. But it's just look at this. Whoosh! Hello, little boy. Do you enjoy that little plaza we created? Because I do. Good sir. Okay, so this seems to be working great. So over here, I guess they pretty much just grow them and they're being harvested. So that is one food source. We also would need eel grabbers, but the market has been unlocked and the bardic herb. So I guess let's just squeeze them in over here somewhere and then everybody's going to be super happy. So let's maybe get... Well, that's a great location for it. Kinda, I guess. Yes. Why not? Road extend. And how big is this guy? The bardic herb. Yeah, like, how's the range on those? That is the only downside, is that we would, at the end of the day, we're gonna be needing a few extra of those, but for the moment being, let's just squeeze it in over here, then people can enjoy. Can I afford this, by the way? I think I can, right? Let's get this build, and let's get this build. And oh boy! Oh wow, now's the question. Is this the same as width as those? It's not. Okay, stuff like this is killing me on the inside. How will we fix this? We could maybe, let's see here. So there's going to be a path going all the way here like this. And I guess that makes the same width. It does. Okay, so we can pretty much just have some... Ooh! Stuff is pooping up left and right. But then we can just have a little path here just next to this. Maybe like a dirt path. Let's turn off the blueprint mode, please. Or maybe some bushes in a later stage. Who knows? So how does this look? Okay, okay. I need to rotate this because now it's facing the wrong way, kind of feels like. Facing the marketplace, maybe? Like that. And yes, you guessed it. Like, the coolest thing about stuff like this is that it is not intended to be seen this close. But it still works. The dragon is dead. Did you see he killed the dragon? Simply incredible. That's not how they talk in Albion. And then we have the marketplace. What is selling over here? I can't really reach it. Some veggies, I guess, and meat and such. Well, that's just veggies, pretty much. Love it, and love it. Okay, so those are situated nicely over here. We could even maybe get a few extra people moved in over here if we build those up. And now we would need to expand. And that by doing... this, the eel grabber. But I do believe that this guy requires marshland, so we need to build this guy further in over here. And how about this over here? So what is this? This is reed shoes and tunics. So this over here is marshlands, and this is pretty much just a shoe weaver, a cobbler. Just a shoe weaver, Keralis, okay. And that could be squeezed in. Does that affect people? That is the thing. Maintains happiness. It does have a happiness boost. So maybe having a little bit of production buildings within the city itself is not a bad idea. But then again, do we want to waste the space of having stuff like this? Yeah, we can. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get ourselves a road build. Well, I'm not sure this guy will be great over here, but I mean, this is 100. So let's, okay, that's 99, that's 100. Let's just put in here. Yes, please. We've got ourselves an eel grabber. Let me check this out. Look at the guy on stilts even. Like the atmosphere here is fantastic. Can I? Sorry. Let me get all the eels. Reed gatherer. How about the tunics? That is hemp farms. Okay, so let's get this guy built somewhere maybe here. Not sure that guy has any effect on the eel grabber. Let's maybe get him as far in as we can. Like here. Yes, please. There we go. Soggy mire. Cultivation area. Let's expand them as much as we can over here. So that is 55. Let's keep some space here in between. We're gonna have more of them just next to here, so I'm not gonna like waste too much of a space. I'm happy with this. 133 out of 140. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We have just unlocked the City Watch. Medici. That is perfect. Fight illness in your city. Do we need that? How expensive is this, by the way? It is quite the price. It would be amazing over here. Beautiful reach on this building, but I just don't want to waste the cash for it. I mean, we just have the poor people as of now. They're waiters, so let's maybe not. However, let's see. So this guy would require what? That guy requires the shoe weaver, and since that has a little happiness bonus, let's maybe try to squeeze that in some here in the city. I don't want to squeeze it in here in the city. Yes, well, I know. But happy people means great people. Of the market, I mean, yeah, for the moment. And then the spinner does have an income area effect. So let's put him here as well. And don't worry, this will be moved. But for now, I'm happy with it. Hemp fields, how many do we need? Well, quite a few. 78. I'm happy with 78. As long as it looks good, I'm happy with 78. It's a perfect grid. Not the grids. Oh yeah, baby. How about this, by the way? I haven't really seen it at nighttime. Can we check it out at nighttime? Whoosh! Yeah, this kind of looks magical with all the lights. Are we still having a play over here? Yes, we are. Dragon Slade. How are we doing on everything? Okay, so wood is going down, planks going up, we have quite a bit of food. The eel's not doing that hot. Should we maybe make one more? So if I would extend this just a little bit, because I don't want to intersect too much of those guys, but at the same time I don't want to waste too much. Okay, so there's 100%. Okay, that is going down on that guy. But here should be fine. We're still in range on the warehouse. Yes, we are. Boom. Interesting. So now we need to choose our god. I am kind of tempted to go with Ceres over here, mainly because of food production, etc. But that's the same face production chain. Sardines. We don't have sardines. But we got the cockless. We got quite a bit of cockless. And how about this guy over here? Mars, the war god. I'm tempted. Let's go Mars, because why not?
That is simply a divine choice. Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
Perfect. Mars it is.
Your appeals to Mars will return no blessings. His wars are only ever a curse.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And let's see, where's the ship at? Over here. So let's send the ship to the other side of the map. By the way, this might be the slowest let's play of Anno 1.17 there is. But like hands down, I really want to just enjoy the game. So I'm not going to be rushing it. But what we have done, I think we have stabilized the production chains for the tier 1 of the population. And also we did find, look at this, the NPC island. And it is beautiful. The sea camel. What do we have here to trade? Shoes. Gives us quite a bit of money. And a specialist. Ooh, interesting. So shoes is something I've got. Eels, something I've got. We could be doing some trades over here. Like, I'm such a sucker for those NPC villages in every Anno game. I can just be nerding about over here forever because it's just, there's so much to see. Like, they're so detailed. But yeah, I was saying, I think we're pretty much ready to upgrade to the next tier. We do have quite a stable production. There's one thing I want to do though. I want to maybe... Can I just delete... I love it. There we go. Delete those, delete this road. And let's maybe get this guy over here. Gonna move the spinner guy just in between the farms and maybe even make one more of those guys. Bam. And the farms, they will be just extended in the back. Like so. Well, not perfect, but I take it. And this one over here. And bam. That should do it. So now we have ham produced and spun into tunics just next doors. So yeah, we do miss a little bit of the, I guess, of the income, but no, we don't, because those guys are paying quite well for it. So the only question is if this guy should be moved, or maybe making one more, because we can. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's see, rotation, boom, boom, and bada beam. There we go. That's it. So let's upgrade a few people then. Let's maybe go with, let's go with those closest to the marketplace. I guess those would be ideal for this. Ooh, choose your path. Do we do Romano-Celtic or just Celtic? Brooches, bird tongues in aspic. Wow. Hand mirrors. Here we have cheese, cloaks, and chariots. Knowledge is boosted. Belief is boosted. Like, I kind of want to go with Romano-Celtic. Let's choose Celtic. Beautiful, because that's going to fit the theme much nicer, because I guess those would be looking different over here. Oh, wow. What is this? So that is reed gatherer, and then we need a mud dryer, and that makes labor's yard and those guys. Is that for some type of house wall? What is this? Sticks and mud may build a hut, and rain will never hurt they. Okay. I see. So that is something we will be needing quite a bit of. Okay, this might be a little bit of a waste when it comes to resources, but let's have a beautiful road going all the way out here. Then we need... What did we need? We needed the reed gatherer, have two of them, but let's make those guys cater to the shoe production. Mud dryer. By the way, can I make warehouses over here? I can. Okay, that changes a little bit. What does it change, Keralis? Well, I don't know, but I can make this over here, so we can have like a whole production. It's not the best warehouse location on the map, but it is a warehouse location. And what did we say? We said some reeds. Yeah, I don't want to waste the possibility to go further. No, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Let's get this guy built. Like, we can afford this. This is just for testing. Testing the game and having fun. Right? Yeah. Do we do more? We kind of have to. 117. Even more. Oof, almost to the far end. Perfect.
Change your patron god as you please.
Well, I might, but not now, because now I'm focusing on building this. And how about this guy though? That goes all the way here, and we still lack quite a few of them. So those are going to be producing the reed for this guy. So the mud dryer, and this is the final production chain or line. Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful building. So let's get this guy placed just here because there's going to be taking a reed and the mud. So let's get one and oh, so close, but yet so far away. Let's move into here, make a road in between here, and then move him back into place again. Bam! Hopefully that's going to be enough, just having one of those and two of the muddy guys. But oh man, one of the coolest part about this game is just being able to do this. This is neat. Okay, so mud is being produced. This over here is going to be making the what you gonna call them? What was it called? Wattle and daub. Yeah, wattle and daub. That's it. So how is this even working out? Yeah, so they just take pretty much the reed, just get that dressed in mud, and that becomes like a house wall. Amazing. So that is up and running. Perfect. What else is unlocked? Maybe nothing. Okay, so cheese production. For cheese production, we need oak farm. That is marshland as well. And then we need a diarrhea farm. And beer production is barley, malt house, and brewery. But that also requires the charcoal burner. Hey, lady, what's up over here? What? Oi, Gov. Can you spare a bit of iron for the festival we're planning? Yeah, of course.
Me and some of the other lassies were planning a wee festival.
A wee festival?
Spare us a bit of iron so we've something to work with.
Of course I can. Of course I can. Cause reasons. Yeah, I don't know. Just wasted all the planks on this. But it looks kind of nice. A little pier going out. What's happening? Didn't you get the... I thought you got the iron, didn't you? Quest tracker. Oh, lady, I'm terribly sorry. I thought we had a little bit of wee iron, but we don't have wee iron. Oh no, we found...
Restless raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not them.
Okay, so we found the bad guy over here, or the villain. And here she lives.
Will bleed for every step they take.
Slave reports. Well, I be darned. Oh wow, I didn't see this. Oh, she's got a big army. Okay, so I come in peace for the moment, but hopefully I can crush you one day.
Your city is impressive, but a little consideration for aesthetics wouldn't go amiss.
Man, that guy is rude. Okay, so
You not to go north. You are another pesky little Roman. I am Vawada, chief of the Skaha, and around here, Romans got a shorter lifespan than mudflies. Got it?
No. But I will trick her into security, so I'm gonna keep my distance, I'm gonna agree to that, and then I'm gonna crush her like a little bug.
Someone bite me. The Roman is talking sense.
I mean, you said you needed more cockles, but I guess not. So let's pause this over here, and let's pause this over here so we don't waste any money on them. I guess those could be open, but it kind of looks neat over here. Doesn't it? Like, okay, it's a little bit symmetrical, but hey. What did I say? Okay, charcoal burner needs to become a thing. That has a negative impact. I'm planning to do the city over here, so let's maybe move it, bend it like Beckham, and then let's see, can I just add it? Okay, so I don't want to make another warehouse, but I think this should suffice. Yeah, let's just squeeze it in just over here. And that should still be in range for this guy, which is perfect. And then we needed, for the beer that is. Maybe we should be making cheese first, but I'm like, no. Let's go all beer. Barley farms. Okay, so I don't really have much land to take from. We do have quite a bit of over here, but I'm gonna spare that for the moment. We're gonna have a lot of housing development just over here. We're gonna have a harbor over here somewhere in the future. So let's maybe Let's maybe just try to squeeze in a few farms over here. Maybe here? Boom. And then just surround that with beautiful barley fields all the way around. Just to make use of the space as well. It's quite a bit of farm fields over here. So there's 118. Okay, there is mine access over here, so we don't want to block that somehow. So maybe just having 2 of those. That could work. And then we would need a malt house and the brewery. The brewery would have an income benefit and negative fire safety. So it is a bit of a terrible situation. However, I don't think we need the income, so this could have been moved away. How about the malt house though? Maybe we should make... Can I make one more of those farms over here? How big is the malt house? Does that have any negative impact? Nope. Pretty much just a malt house, so let's just get this down and a farm just next to that. Oh, it's a thing of beauty this is. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, it's not bad. It's not bad having them over here. Like, seeing it like this, it does kind of look cool. It does add a little bit of color to the whole mountainside. Then you see this in the horizon, it's like wop wop wop. But yeah, I like that. Definitely not terrible. And then we said the brewery, right? I've done it. Man, the only thing I want to unlock is the research now. Because that is something we're lacking. We also... Can we build the... What you gonna call it? The Medici? No, we need the tiles for that. And to be able to do the tiles, we need smiths. A few more. That is not a big issue for us. We could just upgrade a few peeps. Who do we upgrade? Maybe those over here? Like that? And that should unlock this for us. Villa sets. Are you kidding me? You govern dwelling instead of prestige. Ooh. So this is going to be the defense of the island. Welcome specialists and profit from their skills and benefits. And the thing is, I want to live on top of a mountain, but now we have a charcoal burner over there, so that's not going to fit. Yeah, we just need the tiles for that. And that should be a thing now. So for this we would need mud, which we already have, and a tiler. Okay, so it does require quite a bit of the charcoal as well, but that is being produced as we speak over here. So, no biggie. And how big is this? And now the tiles will come in, which means I could do the Medici. Man, we have unlocked a bunch of stuff. How did I miss this? We have harbor buildings. Not unlocked yet, because we need more smithies. Or smiths. Sail production, ropes. Oh wow, now it comes. And then we get the barracks. And palisades. Interesting. Wooden arch towers, weapons. There's just so much to it. But let me just see over here. How we looking? Let's just close this down temporarily. And let's hide the HUD. Aha, so that's the tile maker. The beautiful charcoal burner over here. How are you looking on those guys? Let me just jump down on this. Ooh, I'm literally inside of the field. I would say the game itself has a fantastic ambiance, and so does our little village over here, our town. We're just coming down the mountainside. It's just perfectly lush. And where did we place the malt house? Over here. Do I jump down? Of course I do. I'm inside of it. Oh, sorry. Oops, sorry. There's just so much happening. Like, see, this is what I mean. I don't want to rush it because now I feel like just rush those farms over here, but I don't think they look bad. I think they have a nice fit. And then, what did I say? I did say City Watch. Medici. Can I? Well, almost. We could pre-plan it over here. Will that be a great fit? It has a great range, as I said before. So, yes, let's do that. Let's place it over here. Our road in between. On this side, we're going to be adding some bushes later on. But for the brief moment, let's add ourselves some nice flagstone. Boom. A very important building, I would say. So now we just need some of the tiles. And I guess that will become a thing.
Watcha. Hard at work here, don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Okay, gotcha, lady. What else? Me, lady, and cheese. So ox farm. And even that is a marshland building. Okay, interesting. It's not very big, so I could just squeeze one in just next to that. Kind of conveniently spaced. Does that have farms, by the way? Separate farms? It does have farm fields. Okay, I see. So how do we place them? We can place them like this. Okay. What would be the most space efficient? 2? That's 5. This has 2 lacking, so 1 and 2. And then this over here. And then we get this guy. Bam! Okay, so I guess it's fairly compact to have 2 of them like this. And then that little like dairy or diarrhea thingy just on this. When can I upgrade those, by the way? What are we lacking? Yeah, warehouse refinement. That comes with knowledge. And when does a knowledge unlock? Use knowledge to unlock new fields of research that offer particular improvements to your cities. We have minus 24 in knowledge because this place is filled with dum-dums. So it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. However, this can be built. Boom. And now we have the hospital. Well, it kind of looks like a field hospital, but nevertheless, I take it. So that also means that I can unlock this over here, which opens up the recreational ground and the fountain. Accepts all sacrifices? Even human? Interesting. But it is coming along, and I'm so happy how it looks. Well, it's a little bit cramped here and there, okay? It is a little bit cramped. We are lacking so much knowledge from needs. Minus 24, what is happening? Is the alcohol making people all like, dumb? And new options are available. Ladies and gentlemen, we can build ships, I believe, right? A shipyard. The sailmaker, get out of here. And then the ropes. It is a little bit, I wouldn't say it's a headache, it's not. But there is more and more needs, which needs to be attended to. So let's just think about this. Should we make... we could expand upon this a little bit further. Like 1, 2, and 3 more. There we go. Jeez, look at this. We have reached city status 3. And new options are available. Okay, calm down. Stuff is happening. What did we unlock? The police, so to say. The custodies. And the fire vigilis are going to be unlocked on the next status when it comes to the city. But these guys would be much needed to keep people from rebelling. Alright. Let's do one. Just one here in the harbor maybe? Or just one over here? Yeah, that has a great range. So let's do one of those. Just over here. And then we can make it pretty later on. But for the moment being, this is how it is. And I'm gonna be super happy with it. Can I build this, by the way? Nope, just a few more tiles and that's gonna become a thing. So that's gonna be expanded this way. Yet, what I'm thinking is, let me see here. If I would do a road like this, a road like that, Then those middle roads... Maybe we don't need the side roads, by the way. But let's say we would do this, and then what we would do is take out the city wall. Okay, it's not the best of gates, but this could become a thing. Like that. And we could have like a welfare part of the city just within the city walls. Yeah, maybe we can upgrade them to something fancier later on. Thinking in progress. Okay, because I can't make use of this over here. Could make... Okay, so construction is blocked on this. So this could be going all the way... Yeah, I'm still thinking like if people can traverse the land. Because if people can traverse the land, if attacked, just on the side of this is not going to work whatsoever. So some testing needs to be done, I believe. Let's just end it over here. We're also going to have a tower in the background, maybe like this. Okay, that kind of snaps. Interesting. And the fancy people is going to be living just inside of those city walls. Like myself, for example. Bam! Look at those guys. Well, I'll be darned what you've done to deserve that treatment. Okay, I think for episode 1... Oh, this is... Oh, okay, no, I need to wait. Because I need to build that tower. Because I think that's going to look really nice, having it just being visible from the little, like, plaza we've got. We would need a barracks. That might be inside of the city gates, right? Like, just here, on the city entrance. Yeah. That'd be nicely situated. Have we, by the way, seen the cows in action? Or oxes? Okay, this... a little bit crowded, I would say, but it is working out. It is very space efficient. Look at all the cheeses. Jump down. I love cheese. Well, let me see. Let me in. So I guess that is all the milk becoming cheese. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure about the regulations on how many animals you can hold within a pen, but we have quite a bit of animals over here. Do we have everything we need for this? The barracks? Yes, we do.
Fixes me still. Never desert your duty.
Oh wow.
Never desert your fellows.
I might have misplaced the palisades a little bit. It does seem they are facing the wrong way, especially seeing this over here. So, how can I... No. How can I move this? Can I... I guess I could delete it and then... No. I'm not sure. It does seem like whatever I do, they still face the wrong way, but might be that I'm doing something wrong over here. Like, does it have... Or maybe that is just how people are facing. Doesn't matter. This is just for the looks, right? For the moment, at least. Good sir. No, don't let me in! Oh, that is so neat. How cool is that? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And bam. Okay, so let's just see this now. So if I would jump down over here, how does that look? It's all about the views, right? Yeah, that kind of looks neat. How expensive is this villa of ours? Just some planks and tiles.
As far from the coast as possible, Ere, should you wish to avoid raiding barbarians.
Yes, I will. I would want to have it just here. And then we can surround it with more palisades all the way around. Yeah, that would be nice looking. I've been all over the place, but what a fantastic game it is so far. It is, like, once you get to the, like, production chains in game, it gets a little bit overwhelming. I can say so. But, oh, what is this? but, it's just so much fun. It's a recreational ground. Oh, wow. A roasted pig? Blow the tooth. But just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This has been the longest episode 1 ever, I guess. But we've done plenty. We will continue in this region, hopefully. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Do check out the links in the description. And have a fantastic day, wherever you are. We need to make these more prettier, just in the middle of spaces. Very bland. But on the other hand, like, if you just walk down the mountain, how are we looking? Yeah, it does pop, the lushiness. But I love the palisades here in the far end. It just rains so much over here. But thank you so much. And see you guys in episode 2. Bye-bye.